super excited to be here with all of you and my beautiful co-host, Jamie Hill, who's plugging in from New Jersey, probably snowy there too. So I'm going to turn it over to her so she can introduce herself.
Hey, you guys. So nice to see so many faces here. It is snowing here also in New Jersey. I think we've probably got about 10 inches of snow on the ground, which is awesome. I have been drinking and sharing ketones now since April of 2019. Prior to drinking ketones, I was a mama of 2 girls under 2. And I was working full-time in a compounding veterinary pharmacy. Thought that I had it made, working 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. But boy, I have not missed setting that alarm now in over a year. I am so excited to welcome all of you to this amazing call about becoming a promoter and joining our amazing community and business. If you're brand new here, drop a 1 in the chat. Would love to know who our new people are. And we are so excited to share with you exactly what this community is and exactly what this family is all about. We're going to give you information on how to get started and give you a little taste of what this vision is like and how this business can be worked by anybody who just plugs in a little bit, has a little desire. Look at all of these ones, y'all. Let's give our new people some love in the chat. Amazing. Welcome. And we're so excited to go through some slides with y'all to share with you our heart and what joining this company is all about. So if y'all have your pens out, your notebooks out, and most importantly, your cell phones out, we are going to be asking you to take some pictures of some slides we're going to be sharing with you. They are going to be imperative for you once this call is over to go back and look at, as we're going to be sharing a lot of information, but it's going to be an amazing bite-sized chunks for everybody to look at. Yes, imperative, $10 word. I love it. So if we could bring up our amazing slide. Let's see here. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so here we are. Welcome to our new promoter launch for 2022. Slide number 1, y'all. This is going to be one of these slides you want to take a picture with on your cell phone. So go ahead and grab your phones and snap a picture while I talk about this. So this is everything that you need to download and join very quickly. The first 3 are the applications you can find in your app store on your phone. The Prove It Pulse app is absolutely imperative. Again, $10 word. You're going to need this app pretty much for everything that you do. If you're already a customer, probably already have this. Prove It TV app is a great one for education as well. And the Prove It Everyday app is how you track your daily action. So those are the 3 apps. Love it. Carrie's on day 29 of his streak. The next is Facebook group. So if you're on Facebook, there's a couple really important groups we're going to talk about. The first one is Better Starts Here. That's a Facebook group where all active promoters are a part of, as well as the VIP Prover community, which is where you probably were before you landed on this call, someone who was curious about what we did as a family. And then, of course, from corporate, we have the Prove It Promoter group, also with active promoters, and Drink Ketones Daily, which includes all of our customers. So if you were able to screenshot or snap a photo of this, drop a 1 in the chat. This is going to be the lifeline for plugging in. And we're going to move on to slide number 2. Okay, so these are our tools and resources. Amazingly enough, Prove It offers all of these amazing sites for us to be able to work this business. It's something that you get when you join as a promoter. So shopketo.com is going to be an amazing site that you're going to be using a lot as a promoter. People are going to be able to go here and browse your store. Challenge.com/go. That has a 1% training on it. Basically, if you spend about 5 to 10 minutes every night diving into that, you're going to be able to find so many amazing resources back there for you. And then we have shopketo.com/food. This is our newest site, which is amazing. If y'all have tried the food before, Prove It Food, drop the word food in the chat below and what your favorite is so far. And really importantly, I want to talk about betterstartshere.com. I know that that's not on this slide, but if someone wants to type that out in the chat for me, www.betterstartshere.com is an amazing site that literally gives you step by step by step on how to work this business in the pockets of your day. Ready for the next slide? Okay, so this again is an amazing site that's going to show you all of the different sites that you get. So Prove It is amazing with equipping you with several sites to send to people depending on what they are looking for. Your first interaction with people may be the challenge box. If you started with the 10-day challenge box, type the word challenge below. Lovely enough, Prove It gives us a link that takes you straight to the challenge box and the campfire video, which hopefully all of y'all have seen by now. The next one is that Shop Keto site that we talked about on the previous slide. That's like your bread and butter. It's got all of your, should we say bread and butter on like a keto call? I don't know, your keto bread and butter. It's going to be your Shop Keto link. It's got everything on there. All of the products are on there. It's a great magazine. The next one is where you may be going today after this call. It's your referral code, shopketo.com/pork rinds and cheese /promoter. That's where you will send people who are interested in building a business to go and select their packs to join our amazing community. And last but not least, we have our reboot kits. If you've done a reboot, drop in the chat how many reboots you've done. If you're a newbie, you can drop newbie. But if you have people who are interested in doing a 60-hour amazing reset, you're going to be able to send them straight to that reboot site below.
Awesome. We just got equipped with the basics of what you're going to need going forward. And I'm super, super excited to share with you the simple action steps, right? Those were some tools and resources that you can plug into and you can take some time to look at while you're learning the different things. You'll be able to be doing the action steps as well to build the business. You don't have to know it all. But what you do want to do is take a little bit of time to educate yourself every single day on everything that we have to offer. Okay. But what we do want to tell you is that it's a super, super simple system that we follow in order to build this business. And it does take action, right? And so the super simple system is called ACE. Attract, connect, enroll. So if you're on here and you've said yes to being a part of this community, you've said yes to being a promoter with us, what does that look like? It looks like sharing this ketone conversation with as many people as possible. Well, how do you do that? With ACE. So the very first part of ACE is attract or approach. And there's tons of different ways to do that. You can wear the swag. You can reach out to people directly who you know could use better energy or better health. You could reach out to family members, but you can just attract people through your sharing your conversation, sharing your own story, and you can approach people by directly reaching out to them. Connect is the second piece. We have, just like you saw, we have tons of tools and resources for you to connect people to. Number one is that campfire video that Jamie talked about. Okay. So that's an amazing tool and resource. I send that to every single person that I have a conversation with about ketones. But you also have the ability to plug them into the different Facebook groups, right? You have the ability to plug them into somebody else from the community so they can hear another story, continue to plug them into different videos, different resources so that they can learn more. It takes about 7 to 12 exposures before somebody says yes to joining this business or joining the community and drinking ketones. So you want to constantly be connecting them. So that C should really be a right? So you want to continuously connect them to different people, different resources, different videos. The third part is to enroll or give them an experience. So you can get them started with the 10-day Drink Ketones Challenge Kit. You can get them started with a trial pack, which we will go over. But the point is to attract them, connect them to an educational resource, and then let them try ketones. Let them get some ketones into their system, see how they feel, because I know for me, when I drink ketones, my brain is lit up, my mood is better, everything's better. So I'm like, wow, I need more of that. So the real outcome that we're looking for is to get ketones down their throat, right? So attract or approach them, connect them to different resources and tools so that they can get educated, and then offer them to join us with a 10-day Drink Ketones Challenge Kit or a trial pack. What you can do if you want to learn more about the ACE system is go right into the Better Starts Here Facebook group. And there's an amazing training done in there that you can watch and hear how people actually follow through with these steps, how they actually attract people, what they connect them to, and how they get them started. Again, take some time to go watch these videos on your own, and you'll be able to get a better understanding of the ACE system, but it's super, super simple. All right, so the next slide goes over how to share ketones, right? The very first is who are you gonna share it with? Well, I want to encourage you to take some time today, set a timer on your phone, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just start writing names, right? Start writing down names of people who you know, people like your hairdresser, people who, your dentist, your dental hygienist. I know a couple people got their dental hygienist signed up, family, friends, anyone that you can think of without the black robe on, right? The judgment robe, take that off because you never know who is looking for better. So take the robe off, write down a list of names, and then we can literally reach out to them. Super simple. The question that we ask is, are you drinking ketones yet? Or have you ever heard of drinkable ketones? Because people are like, what? Drinkable ketones? They're like, no way, I've never heard of them. So the first step is just making that list. The second step is reaching out to them. Simple and asking, are you drinking ketones yet? Or have you heard of drinkable ketones? When they reply, they're going to say, no, I've never heard of them. No, I'm not drinking them yet. Simply share your excitement around this product. I know I'm super excited because I feel amazing and I want to share this with everyone, right? And so I'm like, oh my gosh, these things are so amazing. I've been drinking them for a while now. My energy is through the roof. My focus is on point. If I send you over a quick video to watch, would you be able to check it out, right? If I send you over a quick video, would you check it out? And that's that campfire video that we keep talking about. Send them over the campfire video, tell them that you think they're really going to love it and to message you back once they're finished, right? And then the last step is to simply ask them to try it. Make the ask, right? Hey, I have some trial packs available. Would you like to try them? I can do 5 or 10, right? So super simple. Again, there's another training video in the Better Starts Here Facebook group that you can go check out. Very, very simple. These trial packs that we're talking about, if you're here and you got started with a brand builder pack, drop a 1 in the chat. If you got started with a brand builder pack, drop a 1 in the chat, right? This is an amazing way to really get ketones into people's hands and allow them to see the value of the product that we have. I know for me personally, trying to be like, oh, you want to spend $100 on a 10-day challenge kit before they even know what the product can do can be a little scary, right? But if we have these 3, 5, 10-day trial packs in hand, and they can actually drink a packet of ketones in 30 to 50 minutes, they're going to be in ketosis. They're going to feel better. They're going to see the value of exactly what this technology can do for them. So again, we have trial packs. If you grabbed a brand builder pack, you get to retail those trial packs out. There's a suggested price range here that you can follow that will actually allow you to recoup your investment as well as make a cash profit. When I got started, this is how I started my business. I needed money. I didn't have money. I needed it. So by selling trial packs, I was able to get quick cash in my hand and reinvest it into more product and into the business. So again, super simple, super easy. There's a few different trainings in the Better Starts Here Facebook group on how to package your trials, how to move your trials, how to reach out to people about trials. But it's an amazing way to get ketones in people's hands so that they actually drink them and feel better, right? Awesome. Let's see. All right, we got Amy Hill.
Whoops, sorry. So I started with a 5-day trial too. Just wanted to let y'all know, like, As someone who did not start with a max, like the 5-day trial is what did it for me. So literally the best way to get product out the door. So now we're going to talk about the Go Challenge. Once you flip that flag to become a promoter, you're going to see that little button up at the top, and you're going to want to push it. But guess what? The Go Challenge is going to start automatically with your first purchase. So the Go Challenge has Go Pro, Go MVP, Go All-Star. If you look at the yellow, these are the dollar amounts that you will be able to earn hitting these bonuses. This is like a launch pad of bonuses to get the business rocking and rolling. You're able to watch a video in Better Starts here that Nick literally goes line by line by line of how to achieve these bonuses, how to unlock the money that's behind it for you. We're talking cash money here. So you'll also be able to go on Better Starts here and see other videos that they have down there about how to start when you become a promoter. And it tells you which bonuses you hit within each day with the dollar. So your GoPro is $250 cash in your first 14 days. Go MVP is $500 cash in your first month. And Go All-Star is $1,000 in your first 120 days. By utilizing the back office, you're going to be able to track your progress on all of your bonuses with the Go Challenge. And all of those little flags in the back office will turn to green if you proved it, which means that money is coming. All right, so this is the simple framework on how to tell your story. We love to use this and get our stories told to the world in like 90 seconds or less, right? Because there is so much power to all of our stories. You are all here because you probably had an amazing experience with drinking ketones and you're ready to turn that into a business for yourself. So there are 3 easy steps with sharing your story, okay? You're going to start with what were you or where were you before ketones? You can use words and things like, how did you feel? What did your day look like? When I share my story, I say I was an exhausted mom of 2 under 2 who couldn't get off of my couch to play with my babies. And that is absolutely the truth. I thought I had it made working full time, and talk about where you were physically, where you were mentally. All areas of your life matter 100%. The second part of the story of sharing your story is, how are you better now? How do you feel now? So before ketones, I was a tired and exhausted mama of 2 under 2, unable to get up off of my couch to play with my babies. Since drinking ketones, I am excited in the morning. I love playing with my kids. I have the energy to do all of the things with a 3.5 and 4.5-year-old girls running all over this house. I have an amazing mood. I'm a better wife. I'm a better friend. Just how are you a better version of yourself now than you were since starting drinking ketones? And what do you wish you could tell your old self? I always love that one too. And then the third step is, what are you excited for next? Pick specific events that have occurred in your life that are now better because of drinking ketones. Pick and share those stories. I know one for me is I'm excited to do outdoor activity and not be winded. I used to walk to my mailbox and be out of breath, but now I'm excited that I get to pull my kids in a wagon. I'm excited for what the future holds for my babies. I'm excited for this amazing life we've created because of this amazing product and what this community has done for my family. So the more you practice sharing your story, the more that you listen to others sharing their story, the more that you're able to formulate a story before ketones. How are you feeling now? And what are you excited about? And the more comfortable you are sharing that, getting that down to 60 to 90 seconds is going to be such a power move for your business. You're just going to get so comfortable with sharing it. It's going to become absolutely part of you.
Awesome. Awesome. So Jamie touched on the Go Pro bonus and the different bonuses that there are in your first 14 to 30 days, which was something that was super powerful for me. coming into this business. Like I said, I needed to make money, and maybe you're not money motivated, but maybe, this is something that you can go out and reach out to as many people as you can and share this conversation to collect as many stories as possible. And through doing those actions and that activity, you're going to automatically reach these different bonuses. So the very first, these are the action steps. If you want to know the action steps to building this business and to achieving those bonuses, these are them. So take notes on this. They're super simple. It's literally a 3-pillar system that if you do this on a daily basis, like you're going to be able to build this business to whatever you want it to be, right? Whether it's a few $100s for groceries, or if you want to replace your full-time income, these are the action steps. So take note of these. The very first is direct reach outs. The first pillar is direct reach outs. You want to be reaching out to 3, 5, 10 people a day, daily, automatically just reaching out to them and building that relationship first prior, but then making the ask, hey, are you drinking ketones yet? Have you ever heard about drinkable ketones? Right? And actually making that ask, because you can build the relationship all day long, but if you don't actually make the ask, you're not going to end up in the ketone conversation. So when we talk about conversations, we talk about people who you're actually talking to about ketones. Make the ask, direct reach outs. So I set a goal for myself, a minimum of 10 people a day. So set a goal for yourself, minimum 3 people a day, minimum 5 people a day, right? The second pillar that we utilize is our social media. If you're not on Facebook, fine. If you're on Instagram, awesome. If you're on TikTok, awesome. Whatever it is, but putting up a post about your experience with ketones. So not just sharing, oh my gosh, ketones, blah, 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 but actually sharing. Jamie just went over the story share. People relate to your story. So if you're talking about how I used to have a mountain full of laundry when I came home from work, I had to cook dinner, I had to do all these things, and I never had time for my children, right? But then you're sharing, now, ever since I started drinking these amazing drinks, I have the energy to work all day, come home, cook dinner, my laundry's already done, and we have game night every night. Like whatever it is, whatever your story is, sharing that through your social media is going to bring those people to you. They're going to say, I want some of that, right? So putting up a post, if you have not yet put up a curiosity post, reach out to the person who has invited you to this call and ask them to help you formulate your very first post, right? It can be super simple. OMG, 2 weeks ago, I was unmotivated. I was super tired. I was a closet eater. That's what I was, closet eater, and couldn't keep my hands out of the snack jar. Since I started drinking these amazing drinks, I have energy through the roof. My cravings are gone and I feel amazing. I can't wait to see what happens within the next 30 days, right? Super simple, super easy. The third pillar is to host an event. Whether it's a live event where you invite 3 to 5 people over to your house, you shake up a flavor of ketones, right? And you pour it into little glasses so they can taste the different flavors, and you play the campfire video. You can do that. You can do a virtual keto life party, which you can host a little Zoom like this, and you can invite 3 to 5 people to that Zoom. You can invite 10 people, 20 people, right? We have a really awesome call every Wednesday night that you can invite people to. Utilize that as your keto life party, right? Or you could even do a Facebook party. You can host keto life parties on Facebook. You can make a group, invite people to that, say, hey, I'm going to go live and talk about these amazing drinks that I've been drinking. I would love for you to come and learn some more. So super easy. Invite them over to your house or invite them to the call. Hey, I just started drinking these things. I feel amazing. If I got you the information, would you jump on and learn more? Right? So reach out to the person who invited you, the person that has sponsored you, and ask them what the next step is to getting a keto life party on the books. You want to schedule a keto life party, whether it's live in person at your house in your living room. And I'll tell you, that's a really great tool because people are missing out on community right now. Get a few people over, have a few little snacky snacks. Some cheese is what I would recommend. Cheese and pickles, that's my favorite. Shake up some ketones, let them taste them and try them, and have the campfire video ready to play for them. right? And then also invite to those calls that we have every week. So those are the three main activities that I focus on daily to build this business. Number one, direct reach outs. Number two, utilizing my social media. And number three is inviting people to those calls that we have or to a live Keto Life party. Cool. The next thing that we have is why invite people. I just talked about it, right? Community. So we have amazing events that are put on from Prove It that really change people's lives. Leaders are built at events. People really step into their true authentic self at events. They see what's possible at events. I'll tell you what, like, I went to an event in Colorado, Breckenridge, Colorado, and I got a chance to see Jamie Hill share her story, and it changed my life. So leaving that event, I was like, man, if she can do it, I can totally do it. She was a mom of 2 young girls, working full time, getting ready to quit her job because she had built this business in the cracks of her day. And that story inspired me. So when you get to an event, you get to meet people, see people who are actually building this thing, and it literally fires you up to a whole new level. You hear things, you learn things that you never would think that you were going to learn, right? Or see. You get to experience the feeling, the energy of being around other people who are pursuing better. So our next event is more. It's coming up. It says 33 days here. I'm not sure if that's right. I have not counted, but it's coming up, and you want to make sure that you do not miss out on this event because it will change your life. Jamie, what do you think about events?
Events? Wow. I mean, the energy at events is unreal. If you have never been surrounded by like-minded people who will uplift you, encourage you, love you, inspire you, and motivate you for better, this is where it's at. Events absolutely change vision for people. They create a vision just like it did for you, Becca, where you hear a story and you resonate with that person and you're relatable and you say, if that person can do it, I can do it. Like Becca said, busy mom of 202 with a husband who worked shift work nights and days back and forth while I was also working full time. I mean, events grow the belief that you are capable to grow this business to whatever you feel in your heart you want to. When I started this business, all I wanted was free ketones and $200. And by attending events like this, by plugging into calls like this, it grew the vision and belief that I would be capable of doing something like this, which each and every one of you also have in your heart. So would highly suggest grabbing your more tickets right now. Also, they're buy one, get one free. Bring a friend. That's another amazing thing. This is a virtual event. You can have your friends over to watch this with you and watch their belief grow right alongside yours, because building businesses with friends is a lot of fun. So we are just so excited, y'all, we're able to hop on here today. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your Saturday morning to hang out with all of us. We had so much fun. If you're sitting here going, holy smokes, I have 20 pages of notes. Where do I turn from here? What do I do next? I just want to encourage y'all that your call to action or just one assignment is pick one thing and start there. If it's sharing your story, go and do it. If it's going and talking to your sponsor about hosting an event, there it is. If it's going and getting all of the apps downloaded, high five, you're taking one step forward to moving that needle for your business, and you are here to win. And we are so excited to have you. If you have any questions about anything you heard today, reach out to who sent you here and they will answer your questions. And we're so excited to run alongside of y'all, and we cannot wait to see you at more. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.